Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. Everbank Field, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. It's a fumble on the opening kick. And they steal it back on the return. Neither offense has even taken the field yet, and already, Brock, a massive swing in this contest.
Yeah, think about it this way, Kate. If we didn't have the coin toss before the game and one team got the ball to start both halves, what an advantage it would be, and that's exactly what this offense has right now.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. Wow, lots of room on the first snap. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Quieting this home crowd early as they line up for 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Jump off caught by his back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. So they'll decline this and take the result. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. The Chargers selecting to try for the field goal. This will be a 44-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
From his own end zone, here we go. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
24. Here we go.
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
He beams one deep right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Hey, run!
Slot man motioned over. Cook goes up and over for the touchdown. The Jaguars pull ahead 6-3 in the first. It's a James Cook touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Second and 10 now. Pass complete to Duvernay. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there, third down. Pass play coming here. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They'll throw it again. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. And that's going to bring up a tough decision here for them on 4th down.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
4th and 3, drive on the line. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Has it downfield, working the left. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. Well, he didn't like what he saw from the pocket, Brock, so he kicked it outright. Coverage did a great job, though, never letting up, and they were there to pick him off.
Yeah, as a QB, you're just trying to buy a little time, break that defense down. But you know how you could tell a well-coached defense? When that QB rolls right, the coverage rolls right with him, flows right with him. So whether he threw it from the pocket or near the sideline in that case, I think we were in store for a similar result.
On first down, they'll run. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Sent to the ground by Mason Smith. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So
That's the end of the first quarter.
we're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They are facing second down deep on their own end. They're throwing it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
I know I'm nitpicking a little bit here, Kate, but if they could have held off just another second before making contact, they may have driven this QB right into the end zone, and we know what that would have meant. Well, 2 points and a defense ignited.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a gain of 5, but they still need a bunch here on fourth down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That one's marked as a 38-yard punt. And the Jaguars working with a short field as they take over. They're set up at the 35 now.
All right, let's go. Take right open, open.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Jags offense hasn't left since the touchdown. They're going for 2 here. He's on the move. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, it went right to him for the conversion.
Chooses to bring this one out. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for and you go out and execute.
They'll throw on first. He puts some power on a deep one left. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his second interception of the season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the center. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Kicking team on to try the PAT. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Jaguars are going to take over after the interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
Hey, go!
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. But that's a situation where you got to know on 1st down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the 1st row.
Lawrence working from the gun. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
On red. Here we go,
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards. And the Jaguars sending out the field goal unit. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Chooses to bring this one out. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's a give up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Looks like a gain of around 7. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Set. 3.
Man in motion here. 2nd and 3. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. That's caught at the 25. And he's going to go out on the edge of the red zone. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. To throw it on 1st down. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
2nd and 3 now. From the 17. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Complete beyond the marker. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. Still sticking with the passing game. The throw is caught. And he's brought down after a short gain. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Check. Check. Ready.
Handoff now to the receiver. And they were all over that reverse. He's tracked down behind the line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Here we go.
Pass play now. Pass it down close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Offense staying on the field. This is 4th down. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Off the play fake, he'll throw. On the move, headed right. And they give to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Lawrence now off the play action. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Here's Duvernay on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Forced out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this isn't resolved quite yet as he goes out. We've got a flag down. Looks like it's going to be on the offense. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And they'll pitch it out to him. And they take him down right along the 30.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Motioning the tight end now. From the 30 on 2nd down. Into the hands of Duvernay. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. He's on the move. He doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Looking to throw on 3rd. We've got a screen to the running back. It's an LA touchdown. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they rush coming off the edge, and they block it! Wow, nearly the unthinkable. He almost turned the block into 2 points, but they caught up to him at the very last second for the tackle. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. From his own end zone, here we go. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Eleven. Red.
Now Lawrence. Caught by Flowers. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Rip, 20
Putting the tight end in motion. From the 29. Escapes the pocket. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Red on red. Here we go.
First down throw, Lawrence. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Jaguar first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Route. 11, ag X. Silver.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10.
Silver.
Working inside the red zone. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars push their lead further to start the half. Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars grow the lead now to 22 points. Now, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a first and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Play action on first down. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go.
They've got a man in motion. Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. Buys time, rolling right. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Coaches challenge you to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Hey, go.
Another one for Cook. The ball's out. He lost it. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Ready. Warriors 70. Hut, hut.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Gets this to McConkey. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Back to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
He fires one deep down the left side. They connect on the deep shot. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on 4th down.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, sit on the bench to get their breath. And now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
He's trying to go deep again. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
For a second, it looked like the Chargers offense was coming off, but no. Coaches say, stay out there. We're going for 2. They give it to the back of the zone read. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, run.
They send a man in motion.
11, again. Here we go,
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Escapes out to the left. Throwing on the run, deep down the middle. Brought in, inside the 20. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars have likely locked up the win right there. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
On red.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Lion. 30 left. Red.
From the 27. Flush down now to his left. Now here he goes. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
All right, let's go.
From the red zone now. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Oh, the football's loose. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Hey, Jupiter. Silver.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Chased out to his right. Intercepted in the end zone. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's loaded another one up. He's got it deep downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. To the air now on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Chargers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking for a throw here. He sends this one to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. The Chargers trust in their offense. They're going for 2 again. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And you remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail, it would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Red on red. Silver.
They'll try the right side with Cook. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Hey, kill.
At the 26-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. On the move, headed right. They left him wide open. It's complete. And as this play winds up out of bounds, let's see what that flag is all about. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
Running it after the penalty. Call it a handful on that run. Now it's second and goal from the 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Cook only manages 1 yard on that run, so now they'll need 3 on third and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.